Hey, what's up? As you can read the caption, I just want to see what you guys are up to. See what we can talk about today. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Hi, Miss Crowder. Just waiting for some people to come in. How y'all doing? And welcome. Peace and love, Carlos Jones. Thank you. Peace and love right back to you. Can you guys hear me okay? Glad you're doing well, Miss Crowder. I'm doing great. Thank you. Besides some allergies that I had a few days ago, I'm doing well. Oh, thank you. You know, I could come up with some weird looking hair. I just do me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever strikes me, I just do me. I just feel good being me. Don't you guys feel good just being you? Like just releasing yourself and just like let it all go. Do what you want to do. Feel good about yourself so you can bring others that feel good about yourself. I feel like you guys feel good about yourself. That's what you attract what you are. You always attract what you are. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Just want to know if everybody could hear me. Yeah, yep. Brandy, you feel good being you? That's right. That's how you're supposed to be. I love me some me, says Michelle. That's right. Any 33, yes. Laughing out loud. You love you some you. Okay, Miss Angie, I'm glad you can hear me. That big eye as your icon is freaking me out. What it's different. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I see you. It's all good though, Miss Angie. That with that big eyes, it's all good. Long as you like it, that's all that matters. I just, it freaks me out to see it though, but it's what you like. Oh, Brandy, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. But like I said in all my videos, it ain't about me. It's about spirit and what spirit wants to say, using me as their messenger. They somewhere seeing everything. They're free from this whatever we in matrix world, something that ain't really real, and they make you feel like it's real so they can keep you, bound and trapped and scared. Mostly they try to scare you. But you got to understand the power, the true power, the reason why they're doing the things they're doing, trying to fool you and put you out there somewhere and scare you, is because they know the true power is within you. And they know if you find that out, they can't exist no more. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be over. That's why, in this universe, this time, this age of Aquarius, we got to all get it together. We got to get together. We got to wake up out of the, not the dream world that they put us in, um and just be true to ourselves, be true to everyone else. I'm hoping, to reach out to a lot of men just as well as women, and we unify. This is the age of being unified. Get rid of all the dirt that's around, sweep that all out, and put it where it belongs. Dirt belong with dirt. You know what I'm saying? And let the universe take care of that. And the rest of us need to stand up. It's time that we be leaders, not followers. We cannot sit up in this world and just follow every little thing and without doing some type of research. We can't sit up here, and fight each other and hurt each other. And that, goes with males and females. We just can't do this any longer because it's not getting us anywhere. It's a lot of pain. It causes a lot of pain. It causes hurt. It causes people to hate, which we got to get out of that too, because when a lot of things happen to us that especially when we're younger, that we have no control over, that's something that you can't be hard on yourself with. You can't be hard on yourself with anything once you set yourself free, especially when it comes to relationships, because that's what a lot of people are kind of focused on, is a relationship with somebody that they can get along with, somebody that they can feel free to be who they want to be. Like, you know I could be around my boyfriend, and I'll have a wiggle, and I could just take that sucker off. Like, you know what? He not tripping off of all that kind of stuff. I can walk around with maybe some baggy jeans on or something like that. He don't trip off of all that. And I like that. I like that for the simple reasons that I know he accepts me for who I am, and I accept him for who he is. We're not perfect people or anything like that, but you know what? He puts a smile on my face. You know what I mean? He makes me laugh. And at the same time, he just accepts me for who I am. And you can't help but be drawn to someone like that, especially when you love who you are and free to be who the person that you want to be. Let me put this down a little bit. You're free to be the person who you want to be. It all starts with you. Okay. When it starts from you, everything else is just going to follow, no matter what it is. How you guys doing? Boston. Hi, Diane. Hi, Miss Angie. What is it? Let me pull this thing up so I can see you guys. Aquarius have large eyes with unique eye colors. Yeah, we're indigo children. We're like star seeds. We're like angel guides. We're like angels. We always out here helping people. Hey, Red Stand Inc. Oh, from British Columbia. Everybody say hi to Lucia. I hope I said that right. Red Stand from Columbia, British Columbia. Welcome. Self-love is the key. Self-love. You got to love yourself. And that's a process. Okay. I want to explain to you guys. Self-love is a process, because what you have to break out of is the conditions of the world, being worldly. Like it always say, you can be in the world, but you don't have to be of it. Like I noticed, and I used to be like this too when I was younger, because I just didn't know any better. Watching these TV shows and being all in love with these stars, and just looking at them like, oh, my eyes glitter, like, oh, this is my favorite star, and oh, Janet Jackson, and oh, Michael Jackson, and oh, this and oh, that. It's got to the point to be like, what is the purpose? What am I? So I mean, the music is nice and things like that, but why take it to the level to where I felt like I wanted to be them or be a part of whatever they was a part of? But once I, got older and started seeing what the real thing was, not this illusion that they put out there in front of our faces, like they go through some hell and high water to be the people that they are, to make the type of money that they make. They have to go through it. And that's why you always see them on, when you look in and you see a lot of stuff where they got their hands over their mouth. I mean, what are they doing all this? You know what I'm saying? And doing that and doing all these kind of weird gestures, which if you do your homework, you'll find out what that type of stuff is, they're just like messing with your head, playing head games with you, making you think they all superior and they the enlightened ones, when all in all, you're the enlightened one. You're the one with all the power. You are the star above them, because you know why? They are sacrificing their life to deceive you. I mean, and it's just so simple to let you know that, because you know, where are they getting their paychecks from? Think about who they follow. The paper trail will tell you. I mean, it's come from the highest of the high. So when you're getting paid from people that who are greedy and think of nothing but themselves, and then you know they take you to you know, be careful wanting to be a star, because you're already a star. You don't need to go nowhere and prove yourself to nothing and nobody. You're a star within who you are, as you are, how you are, the way you look, the way you dress, no matter. Scars, you know, one titty bigger than the others. You still a star. You're still a whole person. You're supposed to love everything about you, because that is what you are created for. You know, the good and the bad within you blended together as one. Unify yourself, come at peace with, that's what you call coming at peace with yourself, unifying yourself, the dark from and the light. It has to be unity. What they're promoting now here is division. They promoting division. I mean, if you really sit back, I don't watch TV and all that much, you know, like I watch like at night, you know, I had the TV on just to go to sleep, you know, or just to feel like I got something company here or something like that. But it's not like you know, sitting here and like being brainwashed by it. It's like I look at it and I can see right through it. You know what I mean? I know the programming that's going on within TV, within the music industry, within the industry in general, within Hollywood in general. I can see all that stuff. So why do we waste our time so much talking about them and, you know, wondering what they're doing, and oh, they doing this and oh, they doing that? Are they really doing these things? I mean, we're not in their lives. We haven't even seen these people live. I mean, like having a conversation with them or anything. So how do we know that a lot of these things that they putting out here is really real? You know, how do we know that they just ain't playing mind games with us? You know, how do we know that? Because why are we all in their business anyway when we got business to take care of our own? We got to get our own stuff together. We got to get our own lives together. We got to see what's going on around us, not around them. Who gives two shits about them, as far as I'm concerned? Because they're not paying my bills. They're not picking me up in a freaking limousine. So why should I defend them? Why should I have a whole show about, you know, some freaking stars and stuff like that, and Hollywood situations and drama, all this drama? Everybody seems to flock to a bunch of drama, and it is just like, it's sick and it's crazy. And I refuse to go there. I feel comfortable just being me. How about you guys? I can't trip off of all that nonsense. There's none of it makes no sense for us to put our time and effort into. It's the time to put ourselves and our effort into ourselves and prepare ourselves to what's to come. You know, all this stuff is nothing but a distraction. It's all an illusion. I remember, you know, I'm old school, you guys. So, you know, I go way back. So, you know, I remember that song called "It's Just an Illusion." And even back in that time when I was younger, I always felt like there was something not quite right in this universe, or something wasn't. And I was always like rebellious against, you know, certain things that I felt that it wasn't right, even though people tried to convince me that it was right. Now, I'm not knocking anything or nothing like that, but I'm just talking about myself. I found that discovery of self was the most important, the most uplifting thing that I ever experienced in my life as far as what I went through. And I went through some things in my life, and I gave you guys just a little iceberg of what I went through. That was nothing compared to what I went through. And me sitting here, and even when I'm not on camera, this is me laughing all the time, talking I'm a talker. I can't help it. But when I was younger, I was like very quiet, very reserved, always watching. I will always go out and do things on my own without my parents knowing or anybody knowing. I just sneak off and just go anywhere. I wasn't aware of danger. I felt like I was always protected when it came to things like that, and I was always made it back home. But when I came home, I would hide somewhere because I know I was in trouble for leaving. I knew that I was in trouble for leaving. So I would hide somewhere and they'd be calling me. I'd be looking at it, peeking out in the bushes. I was just I don't know. I wasn't no ordinary child. I can remember a lot of things when I was younger. I just wasn't no ordinary child. And I know I was different. I felt like I was different, and people treated me differently as well. I don't know if some of you been through that, but that's part of being that star seed. That's part of like all born knowing. Born knowing. And a lot of people that's like that, they suffered a great deal of time of their life. They suffered a lot. Those are the star seeds. And if they're still standing strong right now, and anybody can still stand strong, you just have to realize who you are and what you are. And sometimes you have to back yourself up from people, places, and things, family members, friends. I don't care who it is. And you just gotta get in hermit mode and follow what spirit is trying to tell you. Follow that inner light, that seed, that star seed of where you come from, and then you come to an understanding. And then nothing phases you. I mean, you still go through some things, but it's not as bad as you would if you was in the illusion of it all, if you were stuck on this materialistic world, the fame, the fashion, the flash, the shoes, the clothes, the stars, and and the talk shows and the Oprahs and the Tyler Perry's and all this distraction that's going on. They're distracting you for a reason. The reason is this. And Spirit led me to get on here and talk about this part for some reason. Please hit the like button. I love each and every one of you. To let you know that you need to focus more on yourself and pull yourself together so you can get your mission accomplished here on this earth. Because if you leave here without accomplishing your mission, I truly believe this is what I'm hearing. You can come back to this motherfucker again. Okay. And then you have to redo it. And you know what? You got to be careful of that too, because you don't know what you're going to come back as. You might come back as a Arab, you know what I'm saying? You might come back to one of them. You come back as one of them children that like born in poverty, way worse than what you are. So if you're feeling, you have to build your consciousness up. You have to build your self-esteem up. You have to really know who you are, and that's how you figure this thing out. Knowing who you are, you'll figure it out. And you'll know you'll be strong, you'll be protected. Always protect yourself. Don't be afraid of what they call magic and things like that. I mean, like, everything on this earth is of use to something and someone, but it just depends on how you use it. Where's your mind, when you use these type of things? Like, do or you want to perform, you want somebody to perform some black magic so you can keep a man or keep a woman? I mean, how ironic and insane is that? Because if you have to go that far to have someone in your life, there's a problem that exists within inside of you that needs to be addressed. Okay? Something needs to be addressed there, because That's not what that power is to be used for. That power is there to be used to protect yourself and protect your environment and protect your family. That is a great power to have, but it is being misused and abused on a daily basis by a lot of people. So don't fall for this type of stuff. Use it for your protection. Ask for protection from your angel guides and your spirit got to a place that you're going to be one day. You're going to sit there and you're going to want people to call on you. So, because we can't do it on our own, you have to be willing. This has to be a willful thing. That's what's so great and loving about spirit. This is what's so great and loving about being a spiritual being, a human being, a unity of people, no matter where you come from, no matter what place you come from, no matter what you've been through. The human experience is the best experience that you can ever have in your lifetime. And that human experience is going to cost you. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you to sacrifice, like the hangman. It's going to cost you to sacrifice. You might, be attracted to somebody and you feel like that attraction is supposed to be forever, but you might be there just to help somebody for just that moment. Yeah. Spirit allow you to draw somebody to you, or you draw somebody to you, to them, in order just to help that person to grow and to learn something. So we can't take everything as it being bad. We can't be too hard on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear some people, I gave them this and I gave them that, and I did this and I did that. Well, you're saying it yourself. You done this, so you can't blame that person. You have to turn it around and say, you know what? I got to really, really send my love out to this person. I got to let it go, but I got to send my love out to this person, because this person is going to be my step stool to my blessings, especially if you've done nothing wrong. Especially if you've done nothing wrong, especially if you've done the best that you could. You can't do everything for everybody. And you pull back and you get that energy and you turn it positive. You don't hate nobody. Don't be disappointed and don't be so hard on yourself, because some things are in our life are just temporary. They're not meant to last forever. Love is going to come, but it's going to come in divine timing when it's your time. You can't push it. You can't shove it. Let it happen naturally. And that's a song y'all could go on YouTube and get. Please hit the like button, y'all, because I'm in here talking today. I can't help it. I love each and every one of you, especially my subscribers that's down for me every time. I really appreciate you guys. I love your comments. It's all about truth. You can't go nowhere without facing truth, and God knows I'm the main one here to tell you that the truth hurts, because I had to go through that type of truth within myself in order to even be here, sitting here talking to you right now. I ain't sitting here talking no rubbish and grubbish and and fantasies and fairy tales and collard greens and cornbread. I'm talking the truth. I'm telling you the truth from my heart. I'm telling you what I've been through, and I'm telling you, I know it's not easy. So that's why I'm here to help make it easy on you. I'm not going to take my past and hinder my future because of what other people have done to me. I refuse to do that. I'm going to persevere on. I'm going to take that lesson. I'm going to be happy that lesson happened to me, because that's what's going to make me a stronger person. And if it happened to me, it can happen to each and every one of you. And that's in all aspects of your life, because it's not all just about love. Because even when you do hook up with your in your divine timing with your love mate, they still got a mission to accomplish. You still got a mission to accomplish when it comes to give. It's just not about you and them and y'all sitting there like chilling on each other and like kissing, and all that, and spending all the time together, and the rest of the world can kiss your ass. It's not like that. It's not like that. We all can have a freedom of love. And when I say a freedom of love, you have to have, trust. And we all go through this process. It's natural. It's nothing to be afraid of. Go let the process happen so you can set yourself free from it. That's the thing. We try to avoid that process. We try to avoid the things that we want to happen, and all we're doing is getting in our own way. That's all we're doing. We're getting in our way. Like I said, it happened to me so many damn times, to the point to where it was like I was backed up in the corner. I didn't have no choice. Either you're going to make it or break it. A mind. My boyfriend always says a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And that's the truth. If you just sit back and just like think that you can buy something from somebody, or cast spells on people to do this and do that, that's a mental issue there. That's just like a mental thing. But I do believe you could use these type of powers. We all have to protect yourself. Okay, we all have to have a certain amount of protection, and that is what that is there for. Not to hurt nobody, not to harm anybody, but to protect yourself. Because we're fighting a spiritual battle here right now. You know, and you got to look at it basically without worrying about anybody being in your life at all to fight this spiritual battle. That's going to be on you and you only. Nobody can save you but you, because that's why you got to get to know who you are. You cannot be a follower. You must be a leader. And each and every one of us is a leader. We are a leader. We're not followers. We can't sit up here and just go by what people say, especially if they're, in a negative space and talking negative about someone, making negative videos about someone. We have to be careful about what we talk about and who we talk about when it comes to a death as well, or a passing, because this person is still aware. This person knows what's going on around them and who's saying what. And then when it's your time to cross over, you might meet up with that very person that you're talking about. So we have to be very careful, very careful. Even when it comes to us as being beings inside this body, we still have to be careful. A lot of times I have to catch myself on some things still. See, I'm still in a learning process too. A learning process is every day of your freaking life. You never stop learning. Nobody knows it all. Nobody. Somebody can make you think that they know it all, and they the main ones that don't know shit. That's why we can't listen to everybody and everything. You have to go by your intuition. That tells you what you need to know at the time you need to know it. You don't have to know things all the damn time. You really don't. But there's a time when it is necessary to know some things. And that's when you back off, put the world aside, and tune into your spirit, guys, because they know and they got your best interests at heart. They're not here to try to hurt you. They are here to progress you. They didn't suffer for you to suffer. They didn't, like how you hear like, oh, we should be like our ancestors and we should do this and we should do that. No, you shouldn't. No, you should not, because they could have made a mistake just as well, in doing some things and following up on some things, and they just want you to be even better. They want you to be sharper. Maybe they got fooled too, just like how we getting fooled. Maybe they got fooled as well and went along with certain programs, certain things, and then make you feel like you have to do the same thing, or you're cursing them, or you're like turning your back on them. No, you're not. They want you to be better. Each generation should be better to help another generation before us, or a generation that's coming up. It should be get better and better. That's what I'm saying. We don't take out when it comes to love, family, friends, no matter how it comes. You come to a conclusion where you don't take out or be mad at the world because of the way you were treated. If you were treated badly, you take that. I'm telling you for a fact. I'm telling you for a fact, you take that energy and you turn that energy around and you make it something positive. And I'm going to tell you one thing, the universe will take care of you and yours. There's nothing else you have to do but turn that power over and make it into something good. And a lot of good is going to come to you. The universe will take care of you when it comes to your finances, your romance, your family, your friends. It doesn't matter. It all is all going to fall together for you if you just let it go. Don't hold on to any grudges. Don't blame nothing on nobody no more. Let that stuff go. I don't know if this is going to be my last talk. I just feel like something is going to happen. You guys, I feel like something's going to happen. And I don't know if it's with me or just, the world in general, but I feel like this is being put in to me to say for a reason and a purpose. And I feel like there's only some that's going to understand exactly where I'm coming from. Hey, Passion T, I see you, girl. You always there with me. I love you. I'm just running my mouth right now, as you can tell. Please hit the like button, you guys. Now, I'm going to show y'all a card, all right? I'm going to show you guys a few cards, especially these major arcana cards, which are something that is destined. It's like destiny. A lot of the times when destiny comes up, all we do is get in our own way because we all have a reason. We all have a purpose in this universe, okay? And basically, that's all tarot is about. That's all it's about, is giving you an advice because, spirit can see everything. They're free now. They're no longer chained and bound to a physical entity, body, or, we're all part of like earth, wind, fire, and water. We're all a part of that. So we are the universe. We're the Milky Way. All right. The chakras, what's the color of the chakras? The rainbow, right? Who made the rainbow? Well, shit, we did. We're powerful people. We have to bring that power back. You have to know who you are and stop believing in what man is trying to make you believe that you're not. You have to kind of like look at it and put it in reverse. Okay? Put it in reverse. What they think that they are, you put that in reverse and say that's who you are. You see a superhero on TV, that's you. You're a superhero, okay? You're Batman, you're Robin, you're Batgirl, you're whatever it is. You are all that, not them, not that illusion that they showing you in front of your face. That's not what it is. That's you, up and down. But they're not going to allow. They're going to keep you in illusion so you don't know, so you don't use their power, because if they lose, you are nothing but power and energy. And if they can't gain your attention through the things that they do, all the propaganda that they put out there to gain your attention and get your power, they can't exist. I'm telling y'all right now, they can't exist without you. They can't exist without you. So stop believing the hype. Stop believing the hype. Okay, now for some of these cards that I'm pulling out, I want you to understand some of these things, especially when it comes to the major arcana. The minor arcana just, kind of like tells the story, what's going on with you, how you feeling, what kind of energies is around you, and things like that, what kind of energies you're pulling in within yourself, what advice you should take. But like I said, we all have free will. We can do whatever the hell we want to do when we want to do it. But be careful of how you do and what you do, because whatever you release out there, good or bad, that's what's going to come back to you. Always remember that. That's why I say our life lesson here is to have that agape love. Learn to love even over hate. Learn to unify even over division. Okay. Like I see this Wheel of Fortune, like this can happen to each and every one of us if we want to, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is just it's a fortunate situation. Okay, it's like if you notice in this card, if you, I hope you can, you guys see it. Let me know if you can see it. Yes, we are all your goddesses. That's right, Miss Hey, uh, Miss Jones, how you doing? Now she knows a lot. She does a lot of history. She does a lot of reading. She knows about our ancestryhood. She knows who we are. She knows we're powerful than what we ever could believe that we are or want to believe that we are. Some people don't want to believe that they're powerful. Some people don't want the power. They want to be um constricted and restricted in their life. Now she's an Aquarius just like I am, and I don't want to be restricted behind anything or anyone. I want to be free to be who I am and love, be free to love who I am, and be free to say I am a superhero. Okay, that's what I want, to be free to be who I am, to do what I want to do, long as I'm not hurting anybody. That's what's up. Okay. And that's our ancestryhood for all of us. It's about unite. It's about not being separated, but it's about uniting. And that's why you see, black and white. Sometimes you see it in a circle, and it's about that unity. The good, the bad. It's not separating. I mean, because if you go one side and don't have the other part, well, you can drift off into any wonderland real easy. And there's no telling what you'll do without being connected with spirit. Okay. There's a dark spirit and there's a light spirit. Okay. It's the universe, because it gets light and it gets dark. So it's just a part of us, of who we are. But it's unified though. It's not separate. It's a unity. They work together. The dark say, okay, when it get dark, this one, but it doesn't really get totally dark, because you can see stars out there. You can see the moons out there shining. There's always some light. Even through darkness, there is light. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Miss Cass, I think that's who it is. Miss Reed, Stan and Company. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I just feel like we're all, destined to win if you want it. It's only about if you want it. We all can win. There's enough for everybody. You know what I mean? Some people fight over the stupidest things. I mean, grown people, we are grown adults, and you find people, fighting about religion, fighting about this, fighting about that. This person's this person. This is a conscious community over here. That's all, that's division. We want unity. I mean, I'm tired of the division. I'm tired of this being this a box over here and there's a box. I'm an Aquarius. I'm outside the freaking box. I don't want to be in no boxes. Okay. I'm super paranoid of being in boxes any damn way, yet alone. I really am. And I feel like we all should be free. All of us should be free and unite, not separate ourselves. And maybe there's a little right in every little thing. Okay. Maybe that is that. And we just have to learn to accept that nobody's better than nobody. No religion, nothing is better than anything. I don't believe in wars. I don't believe in people signing up for wars and going to wars and things like that. I think that's all by design too, because if these people want to fight and carry on with other people in other countries and things like that, and why don't they get up out of the White House, or whoever's the commanders and whoever's calling the shots here? Why don't they get up out of their high horses, making all this money, sitting back, looking at people like we cats and dogs or animals or something? That's how I look at it. And then making people fight a damn war, and they just sitting up there like this and just collecting pockets and pockets full of money. I don't understand that. I don't like it. It's happening each and every day. They, and they make it on TV. They make everything on TV so glorified. But you know what? You got to look at that glorifying. You got to see right through that veil of that glorification, because it's not all what it is cracked up to be. Because I have a brother that went to the service, and when he went to the service, he had a rough. It wasn't nothing like how what he thought it was going to be. And matter of fact, it ain't make him the same person that he left out of here with. He came back as a different type of person. I'm telling you, we we need to unify. And these same people, when they come back home, they're actually fighting still against one another. Why? Why? You going to war and you're fighting some other countries and stuff that you don't even know what you're fighting for, or is it just the prestige of it all, or what? Is because you got a gun in your hand, you can shoot, but you know what I mean? Where is it going to get? Where is it going to get us? Where is it going to get us? Wars, racism, because of color. Where is it going to get us? Where is it going to get us if we just keep fighting this kind of way? When are we going to really unify and say it's all the same? And we're all the power. We all got the power. We all superheroes. And I can get out there and I can fight an enemy if I want to. If they trying to hurt me or anything that I love, why can't I be a superhero myself? And you too. You can be a superhero yourself. You came from it. That's where they get it from. But the thing about it with them, and the reason why things are get so worse, is because they can't never contain what they haven't created. When you haven't created something, you can't contain it, and you cannot hold it down. You might get rid of a person's body, physical. Hell, we all gonna go one day anyway. We're released. We can't contain this body because we're too great for it. We're too great for it. We're too powerful. We're just here to learn that agape love, and then we up out of here, out of this physical body into the everlasting, which you're free. Where you're free, your mind is free, your spirit is free. They cannot contain that. They can't contain it. That's why it gets worse and worse and worse. They feel like they can do these type of things to try to keep control. They can't do it. And they're going to drive themselves crazy trying to. So we got to stop with the division. That's where it has to begin. And this is the age of Aquarius where it is going to stop. If y'all can see now, this veil is getting very, very thin. Our ancestors is not joking around. Sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, I know sometimes you can mess around with the wrong spirit at the wrong time. You can mess around with a spirit that came from a powerful, powerful generation, and they already know. They already know. They already got the knowledge. They already know what to do when they come up out of this body, and they'll be the ones that causes a lot of mayhem, and they can really get some stuff stirred up, okay, and they can really make some stuff happen. So when it comes to dealing with people's lives, taking people's lives for no reason at all, fighting, gunning people down, you got to realize, stop and think for a moment, that you may be taking a life that maybe can save yours one day when your life is taken. You got to realize that you may be taking a life of the most high creator, which we all are, right? We have to be careful of these things. These are things we have to think about. Things we have to really sit back and think about. I mean, we can't run like this. We can't keep running around in circles. Something has to give, and it's going to. It's going to, because let me tell you something. They put me on that other side. It's going to be a wrap. Seriously, it's going to be a wrap. And that's no joke about that. I know where I come from. I know who I am, and I know what I'm capable of. And I don't like what's going on in this world today. I don't like all this killing and all this division and all this illusionary stuff that's going on. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. And if I should go today or tomorrow, I'm telling y'all going to be like, Sandy said she was going to Simply Love said she was going, bust it open, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I'm serious about that, y'all. So, okay, let me get back to this Wheel of Fortune. We all have that Wheel of Fortune within inside of us. Like I said, these are the major arcana cards are spiritual cards. So if you notice, we're the only ones that hold this wheel up. We're the only ones from stopping our fortune from coming, from reaching the top, from being happy, being bliss in all kind of ways, not just love. It's not, I'm talking about love relationship. It's not all about partnerships, because there's a certain amount of time in your life where you're going to have to be by yourself for a while, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. You can go jump from one person to the other person, to the other person, to the other person, all you want to, without, calming down and really figuring out what's going on in your life. But I tell you what, you'll be so jacked up, you might not come back from it. Okay, that's why I say, that's why my boyfriend always said, mine's a terrible thing to waste. If you don't put nothing in there, and if you don't fix some things up in there, it could be gone. It could be a wrap. You could walk around here like a damn zombie. Don't even know what the hell's going on. Have you on these pills with these doctors taking pills and stuff like that messes with your head, that you don't really need. All you need is you and your inner power, your ancestors, who's got will lead you to all kind of medications. They led me to doing all kind of natural herbs and medicines and stuff like that. They got me changing up my whole, and all this was a process. It didn't happen overnight. It was a process. Every day they're showing me something new, and in me is magical. It's special, because I'm a superhero, just like you guys are. You're superheroes. You're vampires. You could be a vampire. They got that stuff from you too, because all you're doing is, like, they're draining your power. You're supposed to be draining them from the power, because they can't contain it. They don't know what it really is. All they did was watched and then just done the same thing, but they don't really know how to contain it and how to operate it. That's why everything fails when it comes to them, and different things that they do. So they get worse and worse, trying to end life to get life, and they can't do it. They can't do it. Yeah. And this high priest, okay, the high priest is a major arcana card as well, which talks about, your spirit and your ancestors. These major arcana cards, all they do is talk about destiny and what spirit sees for you. They're not forcing you to do anything. They're not telling you to do anything. They're just showing you what you can do to be fortunate in your life. There got to be people, places, and things that got to go first, because they are you're allowing them to hold your wheel. Did you see that person right there trying to hold that wheel back from these two up here, up in the sunshine? And that other one over here trying to hold somebody back. That's people trying to hold you back. That's television. That's manipulation, trying to hold you back from being on top. We all could be on top. There's enough space and shit out there where we could all be sitting on top. It doesn't have to be for just a certain group of people. It's for everybody. This world is imbalance. It's unbalanced. There's no balance in the universe, and the universe is definitely going to bring the balance back, because it's just unbalanced right now, and we can't live under those circumstances without something blowing the hell up. And our ancestors are going to blow up. They're sending the messages. They're sending the messages now. I'm telling you, I ain't here to play. I ain't here to play, because I know I ain't got long. None of us got long. So I ain't here to play around. I ain't here to be telling nobody fairy tales and stuff like that, and just focus on just love. I love to talk about love situations, but I like for things that help you to work things out inside yourself. And that requires a certain amount of truth within yourself. That's me. That's just me, because I had to go through it myself. I understand, and I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But once you get over that hurt, you're going to realize that was a blessing in disguise. I'm telling you, I know it's a blessing in disguise. This is all about, kind of like doing the right thing without all the glitz, like I said, and glitz and glamour. Because y'all know I done made my own little tarot cards the way I see, the way spirit is allowing me to see it. I don't need to have all these you know, stuff like that, stabs and all that. You don't need all that to tell a story. Since when this is old school stuff. We don't need all that to tell a story, especially if you're connected with spirit. They're gonna tell the story for you anyway, whether these stabs is in their hands, whether they got a robe on or whatever. That's just like what you seeing. But what spirit is really telling through these cards is what really matters. This is talk about, following the path, following your path. um if you need help, seek help. There's nothing wrong with that. There's something wrong with all of us, if you ask me, to a certain degree, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be in the shape that we are right now. So it's all about, releasing that pride, release that pride. And and if you need help, get the help you need, get the advice that you need, and release that fear. Let that fear go, because fear is nothing but a word, fear, but it ain't real. It's an illusion. It's nothing but illusion. I start looking at like when I was younger, I used to love vampire movies, anything that scared the shit out of me. I loved it for some odd reason. I just loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. But now when I look at it, I laugh my ass off. I think it's like a comedy. I really, because to me it is a comedy, because it's bullshit. It is not really real. When the last time you seen a vampire and when they got teeth hanging out their mouth and they, got bloodshot red eye? When the last time y'all, put it in the comments? Tell me if y'all seen something like that. Tell me if you seen a man that looked like this, that got horns and stuff like that in real life now, okay? In the fleshly eyes. I want you to tell me that if you seen something like that. So that's what I'm saying. I look at this type of stuff and I just crack up laughing anymore. Um I used to wonder why my grandfather, bless his heart, he's gone. That was my grandpa. My grandpa, I'm gonna tell you just who he reminds me of, and that was Fred Sanford. He walked like him. He acted like him. He was Fred Sanford. Period. My grandfather, and he always used to call me Princess. Okay, Princess. And he used to love to drink his Budweiser. He was a Bud man. Okay, go to the store, get me some Bud. I'll let you have one, but you better not tell your parents I let you have it. He used to drink them little Bud Nips. Remember them the short ones? That was him. And it better be Budweiser, nothing else. You better not bring nothing else up in there, because he won't drink it. He was Bud. And he would sit up there and watch those cowboy shooting up cowboy movies and stuff. And he would be cracking up like he was watching a comedy. And I really understand it now, because he's seen through the illusion of it all. You know, he's seen through the illusion. So it just cracked him up. It really cracked him up. And that's how I feel now. If I watch a scary movie and stuff like that, it kind of like, and this just happened to me not too long ago. I kind of look at it and I just bust out laughing, like, you know what? I ain't scared, y'all. I ain't never seen y'all before. You just like trying to scare people and keep people in fear. And it's just funny. It's more funnier now than ever. And some people take it serious, like, oh my God, this is happening. And oh my God. No, they're just telling you that shit happening. It ain't happening unless I see it with my own naked eyes. I ain't believing it. Going out to space, are we able to go out in this space and contained in this body? Because I feel like if we were, we would be there. I mean, y'all talk to me. Talk to me now. Talk to me. Talk to me, because I want to know. Start with your Googling your pineal gland. Yes, Brandy Smith, that's it. Your pineal. It's like your third eye. It's like you got a third eye. Physically and spiritually. You got a third eye. It's right here. Sometimes they tell you to take it and, kind of like move it. You can move it around. You can kind of like go like this and move it. The third eye right there. My boyfriend, I'm gonna tell you, he amazes me. I feel he is so freaking spiritual. He blows my mind sometimes. He's very spiritual as well. He's very spiritual. He's been through a whole lot of shit in his life. He'll tell you himself. He's been through a whole lot. This man is strong as shit. He's spiritual. We all go through shit, okay? And I would look at him, I see, like I'm very, like I said, I'm very observant of things, things that I'm always curious, like Curious George. Like I told you when I was little, I was like a little curious Sandy, okay? Always wandering around, getting into shit, trying to find out stuff. That was me. So I noticed, he has this dot right here, right here, like his third eye pineal gland. It's right there, a dot there. And then I noticed, like, when he closed his eyes, he has two dots. I had to look it up. I had to look that up because there was something about that. And there was two dots right in the middle, like say in the pupil part, there's two, they're moles, but they're real small, okay? Two mole, no, are they in here or were they on the side right here? And I looked at it, I said, you know what? That's the shape of a pyramid on your face. And he just looked at me. He's like, what? I said, connect the dots. I said, you got a dot here. You got one here at the edge of your eye. And you got one here at the edge of your eye. And then he's got one somewhere on his nose like me. I have one right here. Like my grandmother had a real big one. And if this sucker get real big, as older I get, it's going to get cut off. I'm sorry, whether I do it myself or it's surgically done or professionally, whatever. Because I ain't going to sit up here with no big old giant. I'm sorry, I just ain't going to do that. Because that'll make my eyes go like this. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be looking at that big old mole. I'll be going like this. I haven't had anything, y'all. Drinking nothing but my water. I'm just really feeling spirit. I've been listening to a lot of meditations and stuff like that, and I just feel really, really, really great. And they put this on my heart to sit out and talk to you guys. Let you guys know I'm aware. I love you guys from the heart, and I always want you and you all that's with me all the time. Please hang in there. Some better things are coming, different things are coming like this, just conversations. Maybe we can get on Google so I can actually talk and see you guys, where we can see each other and talk. So this one's all about, like contracts too. We'll be talking about, marriages and things like that. I know I'm all over the place, but please bear with me. Thank you, Passion T. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. You love me too. I really love you guys. I really do. And I want to give you guys a part of me. Whatever's a part of me that's positive, I want you to have a part of it. I'm not going to take negative energy and throw negative energy to you because I'm still mad at myself. No, I'm good. I got over it. So I'm gonna take that energy and how it made me more positive. I want to throw that positivity back out to you, even if it hurts. Does that make sense? Because sometimes love hurts. And sometimes you have to experience the hurt. Let the process happen so you can get over that hump. So you can really, really excel and there's somebody for everybody. That's all I can say. Then we got this devil card here too. Okay, that's low. It's nothing but about low vibration. Forget the pictures. Let's forget about how they make the pictures all scary and all that kind of stuff like that. No, it's not that bad. Okay. It's not that bad. All it is a low. These is energies. We're dealing with energies here. TV deals with your energy. TV programming. They're programming your mind. They're drawing all the energy to themselves because without you, like I said, they can't do crap. If 99% of the world stop watching television for a whole week, I guarantee you'll never see TV again, probably. These people will fall like all like it's raining outside. And I'm serious about that. That's all that is, a low vibration, some kind of a within someone else or you, where it could be like there's some things that needs to be, that's unhealthy and needs to be addressed. Whether you have to address these things yourself, because sometimes we can bring this low vibrational energy to us because that's why we're feeling inside low vibrational. That's all it is. Bad habits, whatever it may be, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Only you know this when it comes to these major arcana cards. Only you know this when this stuff comes out. And this is, it's a zero, okay? And we got somebody jumping off a cliff here, or they got their head in the sky, like, and then they got their little bag. People like, what's in that bag? What's in that bag is their experiences, things that they've learned on their journey. Now they're ready to take that leap of faith. They're like I was talking about earlier, it's time to just like close your eyes and say, Spirit, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me my experiences. I don't want to use them against nobody. I don't have no bad feelings for nobody. Whether they hurt me or I hurt them, I release that energy. I'm not going to take it. And I'm just going to take this leap of faith into spirituality, into me, and take a venture and take this journey and start with a clean slate. Everybody has this opportunity. It's not just for some, it's for all. All these is for everybody. All the good opportunities is for everybody. The only one that limited this is you. By not allowing to take a leap of faith, by not letting go, by trying to have control over a situation that's going to keep you bound and tied. The moon card, right? You see all this water. We already know what moon energy means. I mean, we're all part of this stuff, right? We should know what these things mean. We are this power. We are the major arcana cards. That's who we are. The other little minor cards is just a story. It's your journey. But we are all these major arcana cards. But we have to put it in a balance, in some type of perspective. And the moon card always talks about, it talks about something emotional. It talks about, it gives you, how like when the moon comes, and how the water always moves around when there's a moon, that's just telling you that we are energy. We're energy, and we're affected by the moon. When the moon comes out, well, they made up the story about, the werewolf. You turn into a werewolf, and you act, get fangs. You go around killing people. Okay, well, that's just a metaphor for us, basically. But in reality, it's about yourself, or some type of energy around you that is not operating on its best. Like there's something trying to tell you something with that moon. It's like a caution type thing. Your emotions always tell you about, is cautioning you, especially if you're not feeling good inside about a certain situation. So the moon comes and say, hey, it's going to affect your body. It's going to affect your mood, because there's something that, your own energies is trying to tell you, your own universe, where you come from, trying to tell you something, so we have to act on our intuition and our feelings and emotions. We have to, that's why it has to be a balance and a unity. That Queen of Pentacles ain't shit. Then the Hangman, okay, or the Hang Woman, I don't know, whatever you want to put it. You see this person, hanging. I don't see them struggling. I don't see them distraught. I see them look like they angry or something like that, maybe, but they look comfortable. It's like they put their own self, up here and say, you know what, that's just a metaphor. It's just, boy, you can't always go by what it looked, but it is what it is. Spiritually, they're talking about somebody like, maybe I need to look at this thing from a different point of view. Maybe I need to look at something differently now. Maybe, being this way all the time is distracting me. Maybe I need to just put my own self on hold. Maybe I need to get up on a tree and tie my feet up and just look upside down, look stupid as hell, so I can get some knowledge and epiphany, so I can see things from a different point of view, even if I have to look stupid up in a tree tied up and just hang there. You understand what I'm saying? That's like we got justice. We all know what that's about. It's all about being fair. It's all about the truth without looking at it. Let's look at this. This is you. This, when I say made arcana, is spiritual. Spiritual. I don't care how man does it, because man contradicts himself each and every day. There's a contradiction going on with them. Some laws work one day, then the next day they don't work, and they work for this person or they don't work for that person. No, spiritually, it is what it is. Okay, justice is justice, and justice will happen no matter what you say, no matter what they do. Justice will prevail in divine timing. Yes, it will. And I'm talking spirit. I ain't talking about man. I'm talking spirit right now, because that's what these major arcana cards are about spiritually. Not but what no man. We ain't got to pay attention to all this other stuff they around, all this garden stuff. We know what justice is. It's built in within all of us. We know right from wrong. We do. Through what? Our experiences. If somebody tell you they ain't never done nothing wrong, you better run from that person. I'm talking about run, because they don't know shit. They don't know nothing. They ain't got a clue of what's up, because they haven't been through any experience. I ain't been through nothing. I'm good. Okay. I'll see you in another lifetime. And we got the star card, okay? We're part of the stars too, right? We all part of all this stuff here. And the star, you're a star too. You're justice. You're the hangman. You're the moon. You're the fool. You're the devil. You're the high priest. You're the wheel of fortune. And you're this star, having hope. Looking up at the stars about, that stars, letting the star shines to let you know there's hope here. It ain't the end of the world. It's not the end of your world. It's just the beginning. I'm just using a few here as an example. We got the emperor, okay? The emperor. They got the black and white checkerboard and all that, talk about duality. I'm talking about unity. And that's what duality is unity. It's not separation. It's coming together inside yourself. Duality, coming together, unified, balance, structure, control of that's how you have control of yourself. That's how you become the emperor or the empress. That's you are the emperor too. And here's the sun, all part of this universe stuff. Tell me it ain't in the universe, and just tell me it ain't in the universe, and I or show prove me or something that all this ain't in the universe. Tell me. That's right, Miss Jones. Beware of deception, mental illness. That's right. The star card is an Aquarius. You got that right. And we're in the age of Aquarius now. We're fully awake, and we got that third eye pineal gland open. You best believe that. We could come across a little weird to people because, hey, we that star seed. And I'm not bragging. It is what it is. Look it up. They made a song about the age of Aquarius. Listen to it. The age of Aquarius, you go to YouTube and you can even go to the lyrics. The age of Aquarius by the fifth dimension, because the age of Aquarius is in the fifth dimension. We are moving in the fifth dimension. We're coming out of that Pisces freaking fucked up energy that was here, that dark energy, that real dark energy. And the Pisces energy is the energy of they govern the dark side. They really do. They're the gatekeepers of the darkness. A lot of the water sign, the water sign. And I'm not saying nothing, bad about it or nothing like that. It is what it is. And it just depends on who's operating or willing to operate on that side of those energies and how they use it. Well, a lot of people used it the wrong way. The wrong people used it the wrong way. So now we're in this age of Aquarius where the stars are in line. They telling you we line. We ready to go with our troops. We pulling our troops together. This is Prince to me. You know what I'm saying? He ready. He get this troops together up there, and we all is. We the sun. We're part of the sun. We are children of the sun. Okay, brightness, happiness, joy, melanin. Does that ring a bell to you guys? Melanin. How about that? That's something that you can't contain. You have to be born with it. You have to be royalty to have melanin. And you can't contain it no matter what you do to it. No matter what you try to do to it, you cannot contain it. That's royalty, that's ancestryhood. That starts right from the beginning. Okay, the sun. We're children of the sun. The Two of Cups. There's somebody for everybody. I ain't gonna go into all the curtains and shit like that. They showed us enough of this stuff when we was little with Cinderella and the person who kissed the frog, and oh my God, he turned into this handsome prince, and oh my God, it's like, really? Really? You made me kiss a freaking, to sue that person that made that damn book or show or whatever about it. Because I kissed the many of frogs, ain't none of them turned into no damn prince. Matter of fact, most of them was bums. Anyhow, you know what I mean? Flowers and lilies and, all that stuff. That's cute for the picture and all that. But you know what? We got to keep it real. Everybody got somebody for somebody. There's somebody for everybody, okay? Long as most of the time you have a good time, but there's going to be some stuff that comes up, okay? It ain't going to be perfect, but make sure it's the perfect one for you. We all be able to tolerate whatever you can't tolerate with inside yourself. This person will, and you will for the other person. Let's drop the curtains. Okay, let's see things for what it really truly is. Let's not go into this dream fantasy world about roses, flowers, birds tweeting, and it's gonna be like this the whole life. White picket fence. Hell, there's unemployment. My partner might not be working and I got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. The yin and the yang and the coming together. It got to be a team, honey. And you got to really have some spiritual love for each other to go through something like that. Okay? It ain't going to just be just looking like that. I'm telling you, when they take them robes down, you don't know what that man can have a stick leg. You know? Somebody hiding something here. She can have a stick leg or a wooden leg, but he loves her anyways. Let's cut the crap out and let's just keep it real. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We all got that lioness. The lion, I'm gonna tell y'all something about lions and eagles. They are the two best animals that exist on this whole entire earth or universe. They are, because lions are just what they are. They're not thinking about they are the king of the forest and all this stuff, how they be saying, oh, the lion is the king of the forest. He's not walking around thinking I'm the king. He got this. The lion is just a doer. You know what I'm trying to say? The lion and the eagle are both doers. They're not trying to be the king of the kings and the lord of the lords. They just are what they are. And that's what we have to learn to be. We are who we are. A lion rolls solo a lot, and a lion is very protective. I mean, they don't even mess with nobody unless you mess with them. They usually be chilling. But if you're gonna go out there, you know what I'm saying, in your little go-kart and in your little camera and just watch everything these lions do, you're bound to get ate the fuck up. And I don't blame them. Don't get mad at the lion and kill it because you in their territory and they just back there chilling and trying to feed their family and whatever, because they gonna line up on your ass. They ain't just gonna sit there and let you, do anything to them. And that's how we gotta be as too. We can't sit there and just let nobody do anything to us. We gotta line up on over here. We gotta be the strength. We gotta be our own strength. That's who we are. I'm telling y'all, this is who you are. Each and every one of you. No exception to the rule. You are all this. Okay. Let me get some more stuff going here. And we're the chariot. Okay. Chariot. We can learn our lesson, and you know what I'm saying, and we can like forgive and we can forget. We can forgive. We don't have to forget, but we can forgive, and we can get on our little chariot. We can pull ourselves together, and we can just like go right on like Superwoman or Superman and dive right on into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Not even look back no more. We don't need to look back no more because we done learned the lesson we need to learn. So we the chariot too. And most decks is where, it's a black and a white horse. There we go with that duality. But the only way this chariot is going to move if those two horses are at balance, or in balance and even with one and in sync with one another. One can't go one way and one go the other and expect this chariot to take off, because it ain't going to happen. So this is us pulling ourselves together, unifying, and really taking off. That's we're chariot. We're the chariot too. We're also the tower. Okay. The tower comes with winds and thunderstorms. That ain't us. Tell me that ain't us. Say it, Miss Jones. Tell it, Miss Jones. Every age, last 2,000 years, Aquarius, age of Pisces is over. Thank God. Thank God. Can your eyes feel funny when you're going through transformation? A lot of things are going to feel funny when you're going through transformation. Yes, a lot of things. Well, the strength card is Leo. That's what that is. It represents a Leo. But I'm just saying, without all that other stuff, we are all this, because we all have different things in our natal chart. So we're everything. We are everybody. We are every sign. But your sun sign is your what they call it, like your plan, like the plan, like how there's architects and you draw up a plan. So your sun sign is that architect. It's that person that made the plan the stuff out for you, who you are. The rest of the stuff is and I'm not an astrologer, and I'm not going to try to be one, because the stuff is just too much for me. I'm too old for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I need my rest and shit. A glass of wine every now and then. I ain't got time to be going through houses, and I know somebody probably can make it real simple and stuff, because that's how I like to do things, real simple and easy. I don't like to be going through all this. I got other stuff that I got to do. It's a headache to me to go through all that. But I understand it to a certain degree. And I know that your sun sign is your architect, your drawing of you. The rest of it is all about, how the universe works with the planets and all this stuff, and what planet are you in at this certain day and this certain time and all that. That's a lot. That's mind blowing. You know what I mean? That's a lot to learn. But but in a way, it is simple just by me telling you about who you are within each one of these cards, these major arcana cards. That's who you are. No matter what planet when you roll in one of these planets or run in out of the planet or whatever, this is who you are. You're each and every one of these major arcana cards. The low bar cards is just talking about your journey. That's all it is. These major arcana cards means a lot. That's destiny, and it's fated. And you all have Every one of these major arcana energies in you. It talks about being explosive. It talks about, needing to have a wake up call, like something comes and shocks and rocks your world. And tell me that don't happen to everybody. I tell you, you're a liar if you're saying it don't. I'll tell you, you're a liar if you say if you're not each and every one of these major arcana cards. I call you a liar because you are. You are. You're all major. You're all big. You got all this amazing energy that you can use to your advantage. Yeah, we all got to go through a tower moment. We all got to get broken down, because sometimes we sit up high up on our horse. It depends on what we've been through in life. Y'all like this, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here and listening to me rabble on, because I don't know, I had to do it. Some things have to be shaken down because we're not, you're around this war. You notice that people that build houses around a lot of water and sand and all that, how every time this stuff right here happens and they just sit back. I don't understand where that type of thinking and stuff come from, but they'll sit back and they want to rebuild. Or some of them will sit there and be like, they say evacuate, and they'll sit there like, what material things mean that much to you to where you're just gonna die for it? Because of a doggone house that you can go somewhere else and get? I mean, really? Are we really serious sometimes? But we are this tower. We get shaken up. We get, woken up. We get sudden things that happen. Things abruptly happen to us. Things that we don't expect. But it's all for the good. It just shakes you up to bring you up. Okay? Remember that motto. It shakes you up to bring you up. It's not there to keep you down or to hurt you or to harm you. It shakes you up to bring you up. You're the high priestess too. Y'all know that. You can see, you can feel, you got intuition. That's where your feelings, that's where your emotions come from. That's your intuition. You got a mind, you can think. Nobody needs to think for you. Nobody needs to tell you what to do. You got a mind of your own. You was born with a brain in your head. It just, had to develop. We ain't got a peanut brain no more. I mean, it's developed. It's got bigger. You got, all the nerve system. You got your chakras and stuff like that in you. It's all spiritual. Yeah, you can't see it. They only show you what they want you to see to keep you from being the powerful person that you truly, truly are. And you are the high priestess as well. And you're the empress too. We done did the emperor already, so it's about the same thing. So y'all dig what I'm talking about. You're very creative. You can have anything that you want to have. You can live the life of luxury without and still and be grounded. You don't have to be high up on the horse or think that you're better than nobody else because you accumulated some things. All that comes from a blessing with the emperor. She's always blessed because she does for other people. She don't hold grudges. She don't get mad at people because they do certain things to her. That's why she's blessed and she's humbled. She's humbled with her blessings. She probably still gives anyway, regardless. So we all are this too. We just need to bring this shit out of us and show the world who we really truly are and stop playing. Stop playing with your energy that you the hermit too. Look, you the hermit. You can go, you can follow that light. You don't need a bunch of people around you to make up your mind what you want to do because you are your own person. You are the hermit. The hermit is very grounded. The hermit is a wise man or woman. The hermit seeks out spirituality and gets the answers from within inside by being alone to himself. They got to think things over. They got to really, you can't have nobody up in your head trying to tell you what to do and how to do it. You got to do this on your own. Like I said, when it all boils down, you're going to have to learn to do all this stuff on your own. I don't care who around you, mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, Uncle Louie, Uncle Willie. It don't matter. You're going to have to be this hermit one day in your life, and you are that. You can You are that. It's not that you can, and it's for everybody who wants it. It's for everybody who wants it. And that's no joke. There's nobody accepted to the roof. If you don't want it, it ain't gonna come. All right. We're death as well. We're transformation. We do transform, whether it's a physical death or whether it's a spiritual death. We have to all go through this. We all are death because it's major arcana. It's the universe. It's the natural order of life, not man's way, but the universe and the creator and the angel gods and the spirit gods, your ancestors, your friends, your family who is no longer here, that sees everything that goes on in this universe and has the best. They have the best. They want the best for you. They want you to know all this. They want you to know because that's what they are. They're free. They ain't got to go through this no more, but they got to help you. You definitely, everybody's the magician. You can create whatever you want to create. All the tools necessary. They're right there on the table. It's up to you to use them. It's up to you to want to use them. Not what nobody else uses for you or gives to you, is what you create yourself. That's what's going to bring you happiness and love and peace and contentment in your life. Woo! I feel like a preacher tonight. How JJ do her hair like? Oh, let me stop. Okay. Judgment. We are judgment. Okay. We all have a chance to redeem ourselves. I don't care if you're the serial killer of the world. I don't care if you whatever. We all got this second chance. I remember that song that Tina Marie made. If your life is full of sin, don't you know when you die, you come back again? I truly do. I believe that because, you can't make it to the next dimension without learning what you need to learn to get there. So if you haven't gotten there and your life is cut short, I feel like you got to do it again. I do. I really do. I think it knocks your conscience. I don't think you remember. I don't think that. I think everything's white clean again, but you got to come back. But you got to be careful. You don't want to keep coming back. Nobody want to keep coming back. Fulfill it now. Live every day like there's no tomorrow, because there's no such thing as tomorrow. There's no such thing as days, weeks, months, years. Not spiritually, it's not. This is who you are right now, every day, all day long. Even when your spirit leaves this body, you are able to walk up and set yourself free and follow the light. You don't have to stay stuck in the dark. You don't have to let nobody make you feel like you stuck in the dark either. This is your life. This is your vehicle. You operate it. Don't let nobody else do that. Temperance. We talked about that earlier. Balance and stability. We talked about that. We are all temperance. We're temperance. We're every one of these major arcana cards. We all have to come to a point in our life where we have to balance ourselves. We have to balance our emotions. If our emotions is everywhere, like I said, if we just drive on emotions, what about the other part? Is that just going to be left in limbo there while driving on emotions here? That's out of balance. We got to balance that shit out. We are balanced. We're balanced human beings. We know we can pull this stuff together. We know we can do this. We know that we are the lovers. Not only just in partnerships and relationships and marriages, we're lovers for each other. We all supposed to be lovers for each other. We love each other no matter what. Because like I said, most of the time when you go through bad stuff, you just sit back and prepare yourself for the good stuff to come, because it's coming. You already done this. You was the hangman. You already sacrificed. So take that sacrifice as a lesson and learn to love, whether it's a partnership, friendship, family, friends, learn to love. And some people, yeah, you got to learn from the love from afar. Some people you just can't have in your life because they haven't learned that love lesson yet. Whether they haven't learned it here and gone and have to come back, and you're going to have to learn this. You're going to have to learn it, and you're going to have to understand exactly what it means. Don't get Simply Love started, okay? Don't get me started. We're all the world. Remember that song Michael Jackson made? We are the world. We are the children. See, that's when they started hating them. Y'all dig that? You know, Prince, all about unity. Anybody that talks about unity and coming together, you know that you ever notice that they just disappear in the thin air, you know, and then you hear some bullshit story that they put on them and stuff like that type of stuff. XXX Tentacion, okay, a young boy, only 20 years old. He started talking about unity and because he had a big following, and he did that himself. He didn't need Hollywood. Hollywood needed him because he made his fame online on his own. And you know what? Thumbs up to that man for that. He's only 20 years old, okay, and he made his own fame and fortune. So Hollywood was chasing him, but see, he didn't go for the agenda that Hollywood wanted him. He wanted him to mislead these young people because he had a big, giant following. So he made them pretend. He knew he was, you know, he was a star seed too. He was an Aquarius. He was a rebel, okay? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything that the media puts out to you. Don't believe everything. You got to use your intuition with these people, because they are messing with your head on a daily basis 24/7. I'm telling you they are. Telling you they are. You got to read between the lines. You got to have your third eye pineal gland open at all times when it comes to these folks. Or they're going to keep you in, shut down, feeling low vibrational, you know, keeping you from being all the major arcana cards, being a part of that. They're going to keep you from all that. And they just going to steal your energy and keep themselves up here and make you feel like you're down here. You're going to have to read between the lines. You can't believe every freaking thing that you hear. It's a trick. It's a game. And it's time for us to wake up to this and gain our power back and let them fall. Let them be the fallen angels, because that's what they are anyway. Deja vu. Miss Jones, I got you. The Lovers is the twin flame card. I see Gemini energy like the twins. Yeah. You know, the point I'm trying to make is like, you are all these. You're all this energy is what the point I'm trying to make to you. I mean, I understand. We understand the meaning of it all. We understand all that, Geminis and whatever it is. I'm just trying to break it down to you of who you are. You're everything. That's what I'm trying to say. You are everything. I think that was all of them, y'all. You are everything. I think that was. Yeah, I think that was all the major arcana cards. And you know, that's, like I said, that's all I was trying to let you guys know, that you're everything. It's time to wake up. It's time to come out of this cycle of illusions and delusions. And you know, yeah, it's a process. Go for the process, because it's here for everybody. Don't lose out. Don't come back no more. You already see what this is all about. You don't need to come back here no more. It's time to wake up. And you know, during the age of Aquarius, you're gonna make it or break it. One of the two. That's how it's gonna go. It's not gonna. There's no more. You know, straggling the fence anymore. That shit is dead and gone, because people are being exposed for who the hell they really are. You know, People are being tested on a daily basis. Either you get it or you don't. There's going to be no in between. You ain't going to be able to straddle the fence no more. Either you're going to believe that you are who you are or you're not. And you're going to constantly be brainwashed if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say to you guys for that. The lovers healing relationships. Yep. To temper is to blend two things together to make stronger. That's right, Miss Jones. That's correct. And we are all those things if you really break it down. That's who we are. We're the major arcana cards. We are major. We are huge. We got big energies. We have to learn to use them in the right way. You discover deja vu. Everybody does. And it could be because you've been here before. Because, like I said, I want you guys, if you haven't heard Tina Marie Deja Vu, that's what it's called. You know, she felt like she'd been here many a time. And then she said in in that song, I'm not coming. When I leave this time, I'm not coming back because I done experienced all I need to experience. I done graduated. She felt comfortable within her skin of who she is and what she is and where she comes from. So when she made that song Deja Vu, she was talking about herself as her deja vu. I feel like I've been here before. If you feel like you've been here before, damn it, you have been. Yeah, Hollywood is false identified. I don't know why people put so much emphasis on them, so much focus on them for what? Because we're living in an illusional world and people love it. People love drama. You put some drama out there, you will have a crowd like no other. A crowd will come to some drama in a heartbeat. But come to some truth and see how many people you have there. That'll tell you something. Come to some truth and some realization about life and see how many people show up. That's all I can say. Try it for yourself. Yep, the truth will be revealed, Miss Angie. You got that right. I missed a lot of some of the stuff you guys were saying. Now, what I want to know if you guys did you guys enjoy that? I mean, it came out of nowhere. It was very spontaneous because I'm a spontaneous type person. Um, I am learning, to ground myself way a lot better than what I used to. I used to be like I was all over the place. I was what you call a runner. Things ain't go my way, or or somebody hurt me, or something happens, I'd run. I never would face anything. I would just run. But as you get older and through your experiences and stuff, and you run into that, you kind of, you get that. It's like a cat being in a corner. You know how a cat would be if you get them stuck in a corner. They're gonna come out fighting, with them little paws. That was me. I had to sacrifice. I had to slow down. I had to calm myself. And and my boyfriend is a Virgo, so they're very, very humble, and kind of. And my dad is a Libra, and they're very, very humble as well. Very quiet, very laid back people. You can learn a lot from those type of people. They're very independent. They call their own shots. They do their own. They're confident within themselves. A lot of people will say, "Oh, they're cocky," and they this and that. No, no. Some could be. It depends on how they're using their little power and their little energies and stuff that they got. I'm not saying that they all like that, but the ones that I'm close to, which is my father, which is a Libra, very late, and my boyfriend reminds him, and he knows it. It reminds me. It's almost like spirit gave me somebody like my father. We always got along. Ever since I was a child, we laughed together. We cry together, we tease each other, we go through that whole thing without even getting mad at you. We love each other, man. It's like it's like me and my father are twin flames, okay? And it's like me and my boyfriend or some type of twin flame. It's like we kind of could understand one another. We're gonna deal with one another, whatever. You feel you feel very comfortable. It's not, you don't feel like you have to worry about stuff around a person like that. They don't really have to tell you they love you all the time. It's the way they show you. They could show you that they do. I like that more than what somebody tells me all the time. You have those way out conversations that you can't have with other people. You know what I mean? You can talk about any and everything, even though they may say, "Oh, you are so ridiculous," or look at you like you're ridiculous, but they just go along with it anyway, and you feel the same way with them. Oh, you know what? That's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. You do what you do, I do what I do, and we respect one another for it. That's spiritual love right there. Nothing's perfect, because some of the things he do get on my damn nerves, and I know some of the stuff I do get on my nerves, which is talking. He tells me that all. He just talk, 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 talk. Yep, I do. I got the gift of gab, that's for sure, and that's probably why I do what I do. Or spirit chose me to do what I do. I'd say that. And he's the type of person, like to get action, get things done, very organized, very this, very patient, very laid back, silly acting sometimes. Um, I like it. Whatever it is, I like it. I do. I like it. The good and the getting on my nerves part, I like it. I like it all. That's why I say there's somebody for everybody. Best believe that. Just allow it to happen. That's all. This is him now, y'all. Look. Hey.
Hey, Mamacita.
Why are you interrupting? I'm talking to my friends and my family here on YouTube.
Huh?
I just was talking about you, wasn't I, guys? This is Terrence. Say hi, Terrence.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, let me call you back when I get done.
Okay.
All right.
All right, later.
Bye. So, yeah. That's weird, huh? How we were just talking about him. He just calls. Right. What do I think of temperance? I think of Sagittarius. It does bring balance. Well, yeah, like I said, we know what the cards mean. We know the signs that attach to it. The only thing I'm trying to say here is that we are all of that. We are all of that. Deja vu. I've been here before. She said she's been an eagle. She's been this. You can't probably come back as an animal. You could be an animal, anything that has something to do with the universe. You could come back. If I come back, I tell you one thing. I do want to be a lion. Either I want to be a lion or I want to be a eagle. One of those two. That's what I want to be. An eagle flies high as they want to be, free as they want to be. But when they look down, they can see very sharp vision. They can see what's going on. And once they pinpoint what they see, what they want, they go diving right after it. There ain't no in between stuff. Ain't no hunting or nothing. They see it. Damn it, they go for it. Just like the lion. The lion don't bother nobody and stuff until until it's time to be fed and feed his family. And that's why the whole animal colony is afraid of the lion. They're afraid of him. The lion don't even realize that they are afraid of them. The lion don't realize that lion carries that energy of having that type of power, and that's what we have to do with ourselves. Something was held for a review. Uh, 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 Miss Jones said you reincarnate as a dumb baby. To temper is to blend two things together to make stronger. That's correct. I'm just reading some of y'all comments now. I'm calming down. And Hollywood is the devil. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. We got to take our focus off these folks. Oh yeah, I hug a tree too. I got a as soon as I go outside, there's this big tree, and this tree, I don't know what it is, but me and that tree got a love affair. Because when I first saw it, I love nature because when I was younger, I was just growing up around a lot of woods, always around woods, and I love to be in wooded areas, not in the middle of it, and where there's nobody around and shit like that, but where there is some woods, you know what I'm saying? And I like to be away from uh I like my privacy. I like to be away from people and stuff like that or that's around me. So I'm in a place like that now where, as soon as I look at there's nothing but woods out there. I hope they don't cut that shit down because I will take this. I live in a modular home. I will put this thing on wheels and move it to another wooded area somewhere. But it's really beautiful. The deers come out. I love nature. And there's a big giant tree, and I know that tree had to be there for God knows how long, but every time I go outside, I hug that tree. I hug it. You get energy from trees too, because like trees, I think live forever unless somebody cut them down. They still stand. So, and I might want to be a tree too. Shit, they stand forever. They stand for a long time. So I get you with that, Miss J. I hug a tree too. Sometimes I'll pick up a leaf and eat it. I'm like, you know what? If they can eat leaves, why can't we? I take it, wash it off, and I'll eat it. Or sometimes put it in my say if I'm having a salad or something like that. So I got some up here right now. I just like wash them off or something. And I just put some of it in there, like, hey, that's part of nature. That's part of me. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Watch the Pisces. Hey, I looked at your video pertaining to Pisces from November to December, ahead always. So what do you think about that? What do you think about the Pisces video? We said go back and watch the Pisces video. Yeah, the trees are our friends, Miss Angie. Their trees are our friend. It gives us fresh oxygen and shade. Yep. That's the truth. Trees talk to each other and sleep. Okay, so okay, Miss Jones, if you're going to be here for a moment, I can answer some questions for somebody, but I want to let you guys know as well. I want you guys to visit me for I'm having a December special for you guys if you'd like to have a personal private reading. It is a 15-minute reading. It's going to be like $20, something like that for 15 minutes. It's going to be a video reading where we'll be seeing each other. You'll be seeing the cards as I'm shuffling them and showing them to you. You will be able to have take a picture of it and keep it for yourself in case you want to go back and look at it. I'm going to do this for like if it depends on how it goes. This is something new that somebody offered to me, and I said I'd give it a try and see how I like it. It's really good for if you like the video, whatever the videos, and if if you want to do like specials and stuff like that, I find it to be really really nice. So it's called Channelize. It's CHATALYZE. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to be on there. I'm going to put it in the description. Maybe I'm going to give you the link here right now. That's going to be the link that you go to. Now you can download the app on the iOS system or an iPad if you have that. And I don't know how, if you have to sign up or what, but it should tell you what to do. But you can go on there now. To tomorrow at 4 it's going to start, and I only could do eight slots. Okay, so there's 8 slots available for tomorrow. I think I'm going to do it on Wednesday too. Just depends on what you guys want to do. If you just need something, some answers or something like that, I'll be able to help you on whatever it is that you want to talk about. If you want to extend this, then we can, talk about that, via email or something like that, or you just call me. But it is going to be 15 minutes for 20 or 25, something like that. I got it at. You have to go in there and look. And that's the link there. I will put it below. Where you have to go is this. I'm going to type it out. Did I spell that right? Just a second. I got a reading to do here soon too. So it's this.com. That's where you go to. You can go get in there ahead of time before the time is up for some of you guys out there. It's a special, for the holidays. And like I said, depending on how you guys, roll in, if you really like that and you want a video of some questions to be answered, no matter what it is, I'll be there. And go there and check it out. I feel like you might have to sign up or something like that, because you're going to have to give your payment information. I think they do PayPal. Other than that, if you guys can't get on that, just give me a call. We'll still do a special for you if you can't, get up on that on that website. And like I said, you can download the app on your iOS system or your iPhone, or you can just go on your computer and go to that channel.com and hit that link there. I will put it in the description where you can have it there, you guys, and spread the word. I'm going to put it on my community site too. Like I said, it's going to be 15 minutes, and they time it. Once the 15 minutes is done, they're going to cut it off. So, have your questions ready, so I can do what I need to do. Okay. And like I said, if you need anything extended, we can talk about that off of this channel. But I feel like this is a good thing to do if especially around the holidays, and save yourself some money here, because I know people are going to be buying gifts and things like that. And plus you can have this, maybe tell your friends and family members about it, and it can be filmed, and you can always go back to it to watch it over and over again. And it's going to be channelized, 15 minutes for $20 or $25. I got it on there. And there's 8 spots, because I'm going to be on there from 4 to 6 tomorrow, from 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I think I'm going to do it the following day too, maybe the whole week. It depends on if I can, maneuver through the readings that I already have scheduled. I'll try to do that for you guys. So it is if you feel like you want a personal private reading or have some questions, that go ahead and do that. The link is there. I just typed it in, and where to go at to schedule an appointment. Go on over there and schedule your appointment if this is what you would like to do. And kind of be there maybe about, I'd say, 5 minutes before your time, whatever time you schedule. be there like 5 minutes before, because if you don't, whoever is next, they're just going to run right into the next one. And I'm not saying you're going to be out your money or anything like that. We will still get the reading done, but I'm just telling you ahead of time, if you're not there on time, it's going to go right to the next one and start that one. But I'm not going to leave you out or nothing like that. I'm just not that type of person. You will get your reading anyway if you miss your time. So does that sound good to you guys? You guys want to join me over there and see how you like it? I'm very intelligent. Thank you. Ahead always. I appreciate it. You're intelligent too. We're all intelligent beings. Oh, Miss Angie says she's detoxing and eating vegan foods. But balancing the diet is the key to gain nutrition. Yes, I have to balance protein, good fats, fiber, iron, vitamins, and minerals. I was telling you guys, I don't know what video it was, but it might have been this month. I don't know about what I've been doing, the black seed. This is like, I want you guys to look this up on YouTube and hear the raves about black seed. Now, I just got the black seed herbal tea and I got the black seed oil. And if I don't drink the tea, I'll take a teaspoon of the oil and take that every day. It's got a lot, does a lot of good things for the body, and it heals a lot of good things. I also have this hemp oil. The hemp oil has like cannabis in it, okay? And I use it for all kind of things, my face, to clean my ears. You know how because I have, little sinuses sometimes, and my ears will feel kind of like itchy, and I'll just take a dab of that and put it in, or I put some under my tongue. I put it on my face. It's good for a whole lot of things. So check this out. I got it from eBay, hemp oil. Okay, is hemp is 100% organic. Okay. um what else do I use? Oh, and your body needs I take to, because sometimes with my, I don't know what's going on with my system, but with me, if I don't take something, sometimes, it's like I don't use the bathroom every day like I should. So I found out about taking, you use some water, and you get baking soda, like a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of real lemons, squeezed lemons, or organic lemon juice, a teaspoon of that. Put it in the water and mix it up, and down it. It's gonna taste nasty as hell, y'all. I'm telling you, for real, for real. But let me tell you something. You'll go to the bathroom at least 3 to 4 times in that one day. It does help you to lose weight as well. It eats that fat up in your body, okay, as it's cleansing you out. Baking soda is the key. All right. Baking soda is the key for your face, your bath, everything you can use baking soda for. Baking soda is the key, you guys. But yeah, if you do that regimen, please, please don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, because it's not where you're going to have control over it. It has control over you, if you get my drift. Okay. Something seriously. Don't go nowhere after you drink it. Okay. Don't. I'm trying to tell you right now. Don't go nowhere. You know, be somewhere where you're going to be next to the toilet. At least give yourself an hour for all that stuff to get out of your system, because it's going to come and you're going to have to go. And if you're out somewhere and you get that feeling coming, it's coming out. It's just that simple. You just that's it. It's like Michael Jackson. That's it. That's going to be it. Just letting you know. It works wonders. I got it from somebody off of YouTube. They was talking about, now they raving about it. That's all everybody do. And it, keeps your system flushed out. You have to get that stuff out of your system. That's where colon cancer, all that stuff come from, because it's come from things that are stuck inside of you. And it makes you feel drained and bloated and down. You have to use the bathroom at least 3-4 times a day. You really do. You have to, in order for your system to stay clean. Okay. Miss Angie, all sweet. Terrence. Okay, you guys. Um, yeah, look up about black seed oil. You can look it up right on YouTube. They got a lot of people that testify about what black seed oil and the hemp oil as well. Hemp oil is good for like blemishes or marks that you have all over yourself, but you know you have to be consistent with all this stuff. You have to just make it be consistent for to work for you, not just take it one time and be like, oh no, be consistent with it and you'll notice the difference. I know I'm crazy, I'm nuts. Okay, so are you guys going to come on? I'd love to see you guys' faces and stuff like that. Don't be shy or not like that. But I'm excited about this new thing that they offered me here. I'm just like going to give it a go, going to try it, see how you guys like it. Give me some suggestions. We got to go on to the bump squad and do something over there. I don't know what, but we're going to do something. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, Miss Jones has the she has the wrench, so she's going to be if you guys got maybe just one little something, I'll just pull like a one card for you. So please let Miss Jones know she's going to keep everything in order here. She has the wrench. And if Miss Jones, if you get overwhelmed or you have to go, just let me know, okay? But I'm not going to be here too much longer because I got a reading. So anybody got just like a one question, like I'm just going to maybe pull one or two cards. It just depends on what spirit tells me to do. And if you guys really like, I've been doing here lately, working really hard to help you guys like at your own home by making, inspiration cards and stuff like that and tarot cards. And I really enjoy it. Spirit is really working with me to help you. And that it don't only just help you, it helps me too. And you can go on my website. My website will be listed below as well. And go to the more tab and it'll drop a Dropbox down. You'll see all my cards here. And these are just inspirational cards that you can purchase and shuffle them up at in your home, and it'll give you a nice little message there, because whatever message you put out into the universe, remember we all are major arcanas. We're the major arcanas, and they give you a nice little message just to remember and remind you of who you are and what you need to do. And as you say it out into the universe each and every day, if you do this, pull one a day, put a white candle out and put that stuff into the universe. It's all positive, it's nothing negative, and watch your life change. Because I done talked to so many people who purchased the cards. I asked them to use them for 1 week every day, and then give me a call and have a follow-up there about it. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback on it. I'm so grateful and honored for Spirit to allow me to do that for you guys and for myself as well. I really am, and I'm really, really humbled for it too. I'm not on here trying to be a superstar. I'm not on here trying to be get the most subscribers. I wanted to just be honest, and I want to get to the people and help people who want to be helped. I can't beg nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. All I can do is help those who want the help. And then that's it. My job is done. I'm not trying to be anybody or anything or like anybody either. I'm just me, simply love. That's all I am. I'm just a grain. You know how Earth, Wind, and Fire said, I'm just a grain of salt. Okay, Miss Jones, do we got anything? Or am I on the late show? Or thank you. Yeah. I love to give. I love to give of myself, because if you give of yourself, what's going to happen? You're going to get. You're going to get. That's the work. That's the only work that you have to put in. You don't have to go chasing nothing. All you got to do is give of yourself, and everything else is going to chase you. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of living. That's the beauty of real, true love. Okay, we may have ahead. wants to know if X will come back. Okay, let me pull a card and see if the X is going to return. Okay, just a second. Thank you, Miss Jones. Somebody wants to know, Miss Jones. I guess they know who it is. Ahead wants to know. Somebody name Ahead. Okay. Is the X coming back? Okay, let me see. Spirit guides, what do you have to say to Miss Ahead, the person that wants to know if their ex is coming back? What do you see? What do you need to tell her? You got the page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. It says something new is coming along. You're going to receive a message or an invitation or something like that. You get ready to meet somebody new. Like I said, if you wanted a little bit more information, please join me over tomorrow at beginning at 4 Eastern time to 6 p.m. And go ahead and schedule you an appointment over there to get in details. But I'm seeing something new. You're going to receive a message from, they're saying a new emotional situation. And emotional talks about your feelings. So it's about love. You're welcome. Before 2019, listen, when it comes to times and days and stuff like that, simply love never goes there. And the reason why I say that is because everything happens in divine timing. There's no need to know what day, what time, what year. I don't feel, because I feel like the messages speaks enough. Is you just have to have patience enough to and believe that it is going to happen, and prepare yourself for it. That's all I could say. Because spirit doesn't live in any type of time zone. They don't go by time and years and months and stuff. They don't go by they're free from all of that. So how can they tell me if they're not in no time zone? How can they tell me to tell you? I'm not going to tell you a lie. Okay, I'm waiting for Miss Jones to come up with the who's next. Okay. Free your mind, your ass will follow, wants to know about finances. Okay. Let's see what we have for you about finances. Because that was the next question that Miss Jones gave me. Please hit the like button, please. Okay. Finances. Let's see. Ooh, a bunch of them fell out here. All right. First of all, I don't know if you lost a job or something like that, or you feel like you're going to lose a job, or you're not happy at some type of job. But I feel like there's something out there you're doing that's like it's going to shake. It's going to cause you to make a change, okay? Because you got the Ace of Swords. You know, you're going to come up with some type of new idea, or something new is going to take place when it comes to your finances. It's something that you're going to create. You might do something on your own, and you might start your own business with the Magician here. And I'm just going by these cards that fell. I didn't mean to. I just want to just do one or two. So it's going to bring your confidence back up. You're going to feel really good about it and excited about this. I think it's a new offer or some type of new idea. So, make sure you temper yourself. Remember, we talked about temperance. Temper your emotions. Balance yourself out. Balance this whole situation out. And be patient. All right. I hope that helped. Like I said, going over to for tomorrow for 15 minutes. We're doing a 15-minute reading. Okay, for you guys, there's only 8 sections, because I'm only going to be there for, I think, 2 hours. So 15 times whatever, that's going to be like I only be able to do 8. And I'll probably do it the next day. I just have to see how my schedule's rolling with my readings as well, like to go in between them and people that work and things like that. If you guys are going to come over there, please let me know what's a really good time for you. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. What would be a good time for you guys to like? Because I want all of you to be there. I want you, I want it to be like one after another. I want to see you guys' face. I want to know who you guys are. Okay. Okay, Miss Jones is asking me, okay, Brandy, how does, is this the next one? Okay, Miss Jones, is the next one like Brandy Smith? How does Derek Brown feels for me? I think he was with us the last time. I think Brandy, I'm not sure, but I think you asked this question the last time. Let me know if you did or not. You're still, or is this somebody new? Okay, Spirit heard what you said. Let's see what they're going to say. Now, give us some information. You got the Two of Cups. So I feel like, it's a relationship. They feel like they want a relationship. Okay. That's what I feel. That's what popped up. The Two of Cups. That's all I can tell you right now. Like I said, if you want more information, you can, hit me up tomorrow at 4 p.m., 4 to 6, and go on over there and schedule your time. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's next. Mika, these Libras, men. Miss Jones is something else. I'll tell you, she's hilarious. Okay. Okay, the next one I see here, Miss Jones is saying that Miss Angie, when will I reunite with my twin flame? When will you reunite with your twin flame? Like, do you already know you're going to reunite with them? Because you're saying, when will I reunite with my you're saying you're going to reconnect with somebody already. Are you asking, are you going to? Is that what you mean? Because you answered your own question by saying, when will I reunite with them? Like you already know that you are. But let's see what Spirit says. Oh, there you go. You won't. All right. Sorry about that. There's the 10 of swords. All right. That's a harsh ending. So there's endings, but there is going to be new beginnings. And if you'd like to have that 15-minute reading so we can get deeper into it, please go ahead on over there and schedule your reading. And Miss Jones remind you guys of what that is. I put the link there. I'm going to put it below once we're done this conversation. Thank you, Miss Jones. Okay. Somebody said, yeah, you've been waiting to start your business. Well, I feel like this is the opposite. Spirit saying you can do it. You can do it. You're going to really be excited about it too. But something's got to shake you up. You know what I'm saying? Something's got to rock your world to let you know that you can do this. And it may be a loss of something else so you can gain something. Okay, so we did have Derek Brown and felt I seen the Two of Cups, What else we got here? Wants to know, will Libra man be the one? Will Libra man be the one? Let's see. Will the Libra man be the one? I feel like they're very immature. There's no communication. If they do come along with communication, because this is, the Page of Swords, I feel like, are you spying on this person? This is the Page of Swords is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I don't know what your sign is, but I'm feeling like this person is immature. So for right now, and even if y'all do talk, I feel like they come across like they say stuff, or you say stuff to them like without even thinking about it, and it causes problems. You may be looking at their social media page. You might be, somebody stalking. Either you're stalking or they're stalking you, one or the other. So stop that, because that's immature behavior. Okay. If you like to know more, if you like to, have a conversation with me, like I said, we'll be talking but I'll be seeing you and you'll be seeing me if you want to. That's an option. Okay, let's see. Okay, the next question. Okay, we answered wants to know, will Libra be the one? We're saying, like, I'm looking at that like that's no, it's too immature. That person's too immature, or you are, something's not right there. At least for not right now. I get married. Okay, somebody, Ashley, wants to know, will she ever get married? Okay, Spirit, you know who this is. You know what question they want to know. There we go. The King of Pentacles here. There's the King of Pentacles here, but be careful of whoever this is. I don't know if you're involved with this person or know them. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, like I said, don't take the signs seriously, because we got a lot of stuff in our natal chart and all that. But whoever this person is coming up in reverse. Now, when these kings are upright, I'd say, you know what? Somebody coming in here. But for right now, I don't know what the situation is. But if somebody come in your way, be careful of a manipulator. You know, whoever, if they haven't come in yet, they're coming in here, but they're coming in reverse. They're coming in like, an a-hole. So this, not the one, not this one. Now, you're going to need to have a personal private reading for me to dig in deep on this, okay? Because that's, just a tough question to ask. I feel like I said, we are all those major arcana cards, and you can do whatever you want to have, but you have to be careful of the energies that you allow in. Okay, Miss Jones is saying, okay, the next one is Miss Tillery, and I think we talked plenty of times, Miss Tillery, and I do understand about your situation. I believe we talked about that quite often, and I thought you were past that situation, but I see it's still lingering on. So, and Miss Jones, if you could remind people about, Chantalize, the 15-minute for $25 that I want to have a special for tomorrow from 4 p.m. Eastern time to 6 p.m. Eastern time. You'll be able to see me shuffling the cards if you want it that way. We'll see each other if you want it that way. And I can be I'll be doing a 15-minute reading. I will have that in the description for everybody. So come on over there and make your appointment. You can do it on an iOS or an iPhone. You can download the app, or you can just get online and go to chanatize.com. CHATALYZE. I'll put it in the description below. .com. Okay, Tillery. Okay, 5 of Cups. I can see that this is an emotional situation for you, Miss Tillery. But I feel like, with the 5 of Cups here, there is going to be some type of disappointment, some kind of letdown. Okay, something that's not going to make you feel so happy. I feel like you're going to be, or somebody's like crying over some type of spilt milk. So you may have to have for a little while some certain responsibility in this. I don't feel like you're going to be happy about it though, but I don't feel like it's going to last long because of those two cups that's still standing in the background. Okay. Need any more information? Just, let me know. Okay. Let's see. Miss Jones says, Ashley, let's see. Will I get married ever? I told you we answered a question, but you go like I said, that's going to take a personal reading to get in full depth. I'm not getting in full depth readings here. Okay. Will Leo offer long term love? Will Leo offer long time love? Long term love. Ooh. We got two that fell out here. The Five of Pentacles. It talks about some type of abandonment. So no. And the Nine of Wands is in reverse. Nope. That's all I can tell you. If you want some details and find out what spirit wants for you, you can join me with that 15-minute reading or just get a personal private reading. We can get into details. Okay, where we at here? And that was for Natalie. I answered the question for you. You're welcome. Okay, she put it up here where you guys can join me tomorrow from 6 p.m. I'm sorry, from 4 p.m. Eastern time to 6 p.m. Eastern time. I may do it the next day too. I will put out a video or something if I do it the next day, but it's a special for you guys. 15-minute reading for $25 over there. You'll be able to, if you want to, you'll be able to see me. I'll be able to see you. You'll be seeing me shuffling the cards and showing you the cards and everything like that, if that's the way you like it. Also can take a snapshot to where you can save it and watch it again. And if you need any further information after 15 minutes, because they cut it right off at that time, you can always contact me and we can set something else up. And you can download it on your iPhone or iPad or on your computer. You can just go to chatthelies.com, and Miss Jones put it up here already. I did put the link in there. I'm going to put it at the end of the video. I'm going to put it down in the link, how you can go there. Somebody's computer said your computer's slow. Oh, don't worry about it. Get ready to get off because I have a reading to do at 7. So I'm getting ready to get off of here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for listening. So glad to see all the favorite ones that are always here. And every time that I show that you're here and you show up, I really appreciate each and every one of you. You are the determined ones. You are the star seeds. You are the major arcana cards. Remember that. Okay, remember that. Thank each and every one of you again. I hope you come on over there, get your 15-minute reading, and schedule it. Make sure you schedule it ahead of time before it gets full, and make sure you're there at least 5 minutes before the reading, because it just goes one after another. And it does cut off after the 15 minutes. If you need more time after that, just contact me. All my information is always below in the description, and we'll work something out from there. You're welcome, Miss Angie. And thank you, Miss Jones, for moderating for me. I really appreciate it. I got something for you too. And I love you all too. And you're very welcome. And thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. And look for the information how you can get the 15-minute reading special for tomorrow. Miss Jones already put it up there as well. I did put a link in there too, and I'm going to put the link below the video. So I got to go, you guys. It was thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your comments. And, I love you guys so very much. I really, really do. And I know all of you are going to find happiness. All of you are. Just hang in there and just remember everything that was told to you today. You got the power. Okay. You got the power. Thank you, Miss Jones, for putting that out again for about the 15-minute reading. Like I said, I'm gonna here's the link that'll take you right to it. I believe you're going to have to make an account, and I think they just ask for like your name or whatever, and you know your PayPal information as well because you have to pay for it. That's the link that you go to that'll lead you right to my page. So it's tomorrow from 4 p.m. Eastern time till 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I may, and if I do it the next day or the next day after, it depends on how y'all want, because it's just 8 positions, for tomorrow because it's only for 2 hours. And I'll see if you guys want to, do it again, do it the next day again. And I love you guys. Thanks for the heart. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Jones. I'll be talking to you, girl. Thank you for that. And thank you, Passion T. I know you out there, or you was out there. Okay, Miss Simon. I hope to see you. I hope to see you too. Free your mind, and your ass will follow. I know that's right. You're welcome, Miss Tillery. Thank you for being dedicated to my channel and always here. And all of you always here for me, and I really appreciate it, because without you, there'll be no me. So I'm going to say goodbye right now. To all of you. Hope to see you tomorrow. Okay. And get to really meet you guys face to face if that's what you like. If you don't want face to face, I understand that too. But just please show up, and get that 15-minute. I mean, that's a good deal right there. And then, like I said, if you need more time, if you don't feel 15 is enough as we doing the reading, you can always contact me, off of the channel. We can still work something out, and it'll be affordable to you. Okay. And that's for all of you. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna say goodbye because I got a couple of readings to do, and I really enjoyed this. I really, really did, and I look forward to talking to you guys again. And I hope I do hear and see from you guys tomorrow. Go ahead on over there and just set your appointment. Make sure you set your appointment before the time starts, and be there like maybe 5 to 10 minutes before it starts, so you're gonna go in there, because that thing's just gonna keep going. If you're not there on your time that you pick out, it's just gonna keep moving. And like I said, this was offered to me by someone, and I told her I'm just going to give it a try, see how it works, see if it's going to be beneficial to my audience and things like that, as far as good for doing specials and things like that. So I'm just trying it out and see how it works. And I would love to have you guys feedback on that. So love you guys, and talk to you later. Bye. And thank you all. Take care. Bye.